sound. He didn't have the supercharger in front of him, looking out the window, so we just had enough of it.
Well, the burnout to 330 and he stops at the 8. And Kev Slyfield, the bloke.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yep, that's right. Well, we're going to mention them because the PBs are what they always want to try and run. Kev Slyfield, 6.11, 229 set at the main event last year. Freddie Baggers from 6.04 back in 2012. Exactly, yes, exactly that.
No.
Well, they're both on good runs.
Both of them, yeah.
Freddie 6.21, but Kev Slyfield 6.12 at 232. A new PB on speed for Kev Slyfield.
Wow.
Yeah,
Absolutely. He has all the tools for it, or the machinery. Yeah. And data. Yeah.
$6.21, $2.15.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah, Kev with a .99, 60 foot, always good to drop it under a second. Right, next pair then. Just having completed the burnouts there. Jan Eriksson went 6.01 in Q1 at 242 miles an hour. Kim Christensen went 6.03 at 241. So pick and choose on this one. So Jan Eriksson with the Camaro and Christensen with the Firebird in Sweden against Denmark. Your number 4 and number 6 qualifiers as it stands at the moment. So Dave Warren happy with Jan Eriksson's car, so both into pre-stage. Right, let's see what they got then. 6.04, but 6 flat for Kim Christensen.
Did you see the tire shake that Kim had?
Oh, enormous tire shake. 242.53 for Kim Christensen.
242 miles an hour.
And another PB.
Well, what's that on the top end, Colin? Can you see it? What's going on there, Daryl?
Yes, very nice indeed. 6001 at 242.53 PB on speed and ET. Yep.
Okay.
Times actually, you caught all the drivers then. Next pair going to be David Vector just doing his burnout and Okay, Andy Robinson. Well, pick your Camaro of choice and will it on to a 5-second run.
And Andy built both cars.
Yes,
And
of course.
Kim Christiansen, his cars.
Ah, yeah.
So that proves that he can build some good chassis, I think.
Yeah, remember when Kim's car first debuted a few years back.
Yeah.
Left the number 68 on the roof though, that was cool.
Yep.
So, David Vector went 595 in Q1. Andy Robinson went 603. Now, normally, if they qualified after Q4 with those numbers, they'd be relatively happy. But now they've already done it in Q1. They only want to go quicker.
Yeah.
Could see side-by-side fives here. The track seems to be holding absolutely everything at the moment. So David in the number 3 spot. Number 1 qualifier is a 5.91.
So they need a 580.
Yeah.
That's it.
Side-by-side 5.8, that'll do. All right, both into pre-stage. Andy in the red car, David in the black car. Well, they're both going for it all the way through. Look at this,
Yeah.
593 for David Vector, 603 for Andy Robinson. Well, they stay put in their qualified positions. 593 holds David Vector in the number 3 spot. He finds a couple of hundreds though.
Yeah. A lot of tire shake from Andy off the line.
Yeah.
You see how long it is. Well, same for David. Yeah, that takes away well, quite a lot of horsepower. If it's cooler or there's more damp in the air, that's what the engine's like. Get some extra oxygen in. And when it's so warm, you have less oxygen, so well, less horsepower. It's simple as that. And you can take away some fuel, but it's not ideal. You need the oxygen that's inside.
Well, in Q1, both of these went a 5.91. Jimmy Orland put a 5 on the end of that. And Mickey G put a 6 on the end of his. So literally 1/10,000th of a second difference between the two of them. Well, they're going to go into day 2 of their qualifying in the number 1 and number 2 spot, but which way round this will determine it.
Yeah.
At the moment,
Yeah.
Jimmy's got the minuscule upper hand. We could just see side-by-side 5.8s here, though we both went 5.91 earlier side-by-side.
But Jimmy ran a 580 before, wasn't he?
Jimmy.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 585
yeah.
he's been.
85, yeah.
Yeah, the PB is yeah, like I said, 588 with a 4.
Okay.
That was the last event at TM
Oh, yeah.
last
I
year,
remember,
17. And that's always also where Mickey Gullqvist went 1,000 of a second quicker to hold the European record with a 5.883.
Okay, so Jimmy Orland, he is in the 51 Chevy in the auto clip lane, and the Camaro of Mickey G in the coal car lane. Tiny bit of shake from both of them, but all the way through. Oh my goodness me, Mickey G, 586, 244. Jimmy Orland, 593, 242.
Look at the start line.
Wow, 586, 244. Mickey G goes overnight in the number 1 spot. What a session. What a session.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you guess
Mickey
what?
closing up to the European record, which is 5.83.
Three.
Yeah, 583 with the 3,
Yeah.
Mickey G. So he's,
What-
in
what's-
effect, he's got a backup for a record. If he goes quicker than
Oh, yeah.
583,
What speed did he run?
246.
I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I remember right. Well, see you tomorrow.
Thank you
more
ever so much
rounds.
indeed, Dick Costa. He's going to go
wait.
around and have a word with all the drivers.
Yep.
Help download race packs and give
Yeah.
support for that as
a
well.
lot of other stuff.
And collect the money.
For Mark
Yeah.
for Mark Harteveld.
Harteveld, yeah.
Absolutely.
Please do.
Okay, see you tomorrow.
I'll check into the website or
Yeah.
Facebook site. Anyhow, Mickey Malmgren. I think it wasn't a good run the last run, but suffered some tire shakes. Got a little bit out of shape, but managed to 677. But still had a couple of tenths of a second to his PB, which is 658.
670 and a
70.
689. So Mark Malcolm dropped 0.04 of a second there. Robert Loren a little bit out of shape there, 689. I'll tell you what, Darryl, you've certainly picked the right place to be today, catching all the drivers as they come round the turn-off point. They're all pretty much smiling, I think. Some of them a little bit frustrated. They're not running quite the numbers, but generally a happy bunch of racers.
Yeah, what everyone told me, most of the guys that I was spoken to, that the track is absolutely tremendous.
Yeah.
I mean, it's super flat, and maybe some of them told me that the window, so to speak, in where you adjust the set the chassis, is a little bit tighter than with the asphalt or the tarmac lay, but most of the guys said they had to take a small step back and then start it all over again. But
well, sometimes the tighter
really
the
coming.
better, eh? FIM Super Twin Bike, please, into the pairing lanes. FIM Super Twin Bike. All right, last pair in Pro Stock. Bengt Lundahl. He went 666 in Q1. Stefan Enrid. He's in the number 3 spot, 677.
yeah, and Bengt, I mean, he's the European record holder. He's the European champion. He ran last year 2 years ago. The European record is set 649.1 it is. Yeah, at TF, the second international. And I think Stefan's car this year with the original color of the Hemi Chrysler Plum Crazy
Yeah,
is really
Plum Crazy
looking
purple.
good.
Almost identical 60-foot numbers for them. Oh, Stefan getting a little bit out of shape, had to pull the sheets to straighten him up, but 664. Bengt Lundahl finds another couple of hundredths. Off the screen, gone, sorry.
Well, Robin at least was a 689.
Okay, thank you very much indeed. Darryl down at the top end. The two-seater Dragster just completed its burnout, but has been advised to shut the engine off. I think Darryl might be able to see one of the cars maybe with a little bit too much steam or something coming round off it. But we do have FIA Top Fuel Dragster lined up behind us, so if you're not in a viewing position, well, I suggest you get there pretty sharpish. But the banking, my goodness me, don't you look good over there? Give us a big wave if you're enjoying the racing here at Santa Pod Raceway today. Yeah, they all are. Look at the big waves at the top of the banking as well. Appreciate that. And of course on the grandstands as well, the sun is in your face. Yeah, they're all enjoying it as well. Okay, hands up who's not here tomorrow. Oh dear, commiserations to you. Change your plans, get back here. It's going to be an incredible day. The bump day in some of our classes, especially on the bikes, going to be an incredible day. And of course, one of the Top Fuel Dragsters will not be racing on Monday, as we got 9 of them here this weekend. So one of them is going to be the reserve. So Steve Warner with the Thrill Ride going to give another passenger ride, and straight after this it will be FIA Top Fuel Dragster Q2. They've all had one go at the racetrack. Let's see what they've learned and if they can hit it real hard for Q2. Duncan Mikulev, he is your current #1 qualifier. What do you think about overnight? Nice, clean, arrow straight run, a 7.87 at 171 miles an hour. Right, the guests of whoever that was in the car seem quite happy with that one. Right, so it is FIA Top Fuel then. It is going to be for the UK with the CBD Asylum Top Fuel Dragster. I know we can hear you. The crew are down there waiting. To give a big Santa Pod round of applause, please, for Mr. Liam Jones. He can hear you in the car. He's all suited, booted, ready to go, and Laurie just putting down those seatbelts even more. And way high on the revs, on the burnout there. Sounded a bit too high, but the team managed to get the idle down a bit there. So, very frustrating indeed to come all the way. The Nitra Bear, Bjorn Martinson. I wanted to double check who that was actually. He hasn't not going to plan for him at all today. Well, Liam Jones, obviously he was lined up for the next pair, and he will be going alongside me. wherever you are in the world or here at the track. Liam Jones on an absolute flyer. Goes to 3.95 at 307 miles an hour. And he goes into the number 2 spot. Mickey Kagarad, 10:35, 77 miles an hour.
only, and I put you on, you know, tongue in cheek, get you the number 3
It might not, but we've still got 2 more hits, haven't you? Anita.
There we go. But who's up for a 380 coming up anyway? I'm not sure where Andy's got to be honest with you. Has he made the last? Because he hasn't come all the way down here.
No, he's still on track actually.
He's still on track. I can't believe he's not. I can't believe he's got to the first turn off with a run like that. To be honest with you. But no, that was what I just said to him when he got out of the car. I mean, to say he looked a bit happy was an understatement. And I said to him, if you could bottle that feeling you've got right now, you could just put it in a jar and sell it. You'd be rich beyond your wildest dreams because the feeling is just unbelievable. It's a
all out of shape, but 4 top Fuel Dragsters in the 3-second zone.
Yeah, we've got 2.
We have a new car for this year and first full run with it and how nice it goes with the beautiful track inside the car. We are expecting very good results of course with this year.
And rightly so as well. I mean, I just have to ask you, how's really good? I mean, it's got 3 cars, you know,
Yeah, I think he has 2 years of experience. Yeah.
You guys aren't too bad either. I mean, this is your, what is it, 4th or 5th year in top fuel, is that right?
I started 2011. Yeah, this is my second full season in top fuel, and start is good.
Start's very, very good, sir. But anyway, I'll let you get to celebrating your team. You've got a lot of hard work to do. Everything agree with you. But Anthony, congratulations, sir.
Thank you. See you later.
It's green from ear to ear down here at the top end.
I think everybody, the whole premises is green from ear to ear now. The performances that we are seeing this afternoon are just incredible. Stephen Wilson's car looks like it's in the shutdown area still to go around the corner.
Well, after Duncan did that earlier today, you just knew it was coming, didn't you?
Well,
27. He pedalled it as well, tried to get the candles to relight and give it another go, but backed out of it in the end. So overnight, it's going to be a Runefield 1, 2, 3 with Antti Horto going to be claiming that top spot for the Saturday night. Yeah. 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 Right, Nitro Funny Car up next. Oh, goodness me, and it's more than 3. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is really exciting now. And I'm lost for words. Somebody help me. the excitement level. Duncan Micallef being towed back. Oh, what a great shame for Duncan. He'll be back out tomorrow. But to say the car went through the bleach box and to do its burnout, nothing happened. And Duncan literally stopped right on the start line and leaned the engine out, killed it. So unfortunately, no run for Duncan this afternoon. Still, he's well and truly qualified. Right, as we look round the corner to see, there is Nitro Funny Car. Kevin Kent's round the corner there. Steve Ashdown is round the corner. And we certainly hope, I can't see him from here, that Kevin Chapman is round the corner as well. But coming underneath the tower for his first run this year, as far as I can tell. Bring the car forward. This really does look super smart. This is, of course, Jason Phelps with the Dodge Stratus, Team Hawk racing machine. Jason hasn't driven for a little while actually. Brigitta's been driving their normal car, but this is the Hawkins machine. Right, just having a look at the top end, looks like it's clear up there, so not far away from Jason Phelps getting his first dose of nitro for the year. He's going to be running solo, and then it's, I believe, Steve and Kevin Kent going to be lining up next to each other. Of course, we do have 5 funny cars booked in for the weekend. Well, Jason's here on the line now. Yep. Yeah. Well, you know, the sport needs all the help it can get, and you got some of the best in the business. And Gary Page, I mean, God, what he doesn't know about fuel, not really worth knowing at all. Actually, been around it pretty much all of his life. I mean, Gary was the very, very first person I ever met in drag racing. So, and that's when I was almost still a spotty teenager. So the starter is connected to the front of the engine, just getting everything else set for Jason Phelps to fire the 500 cubic inch supercharged Hemi engine in the Stratus funny car. Don't forget, we still got all the bikes to follow this as well. Absolutely glorious day here at Santa Pod Raceway. Gorgeous sky, a tailwind. Help for some, hindrance for others. Actually, that's what made it even more amazing, actually. Top Fuel, they like a little bit of a headwind, actually. Makes the wings work better. But quite a stiff breeze, but it is a tailwind, so especially when the sportsman cars come back out that dial in their numbers, they're going to have to take wind speed into account as well. Right, we just patiently wait. Right, the signal's been given to fire it up, so it is Jason Phelps with the Hawkins funny car. Right, something not quite right on the left bank. Someone spotted something there. So they're going to back that out of the way. Alright, not quite sure what happened there. The engine fired up A-OK. But on the left bank, as we looked down on the engine, something not quite right. So the guys just took one look at that, thought, no, that's not right. So they shut the engine down. They'll have a quick look at it. If they can get it fired up at the end, give it another go. But unfortunately, not going to be playing right away. So it is going to be Steve Ashdown coming round the corner with the Undertaker funny car. I can now see Kevin Chapman's Thermoreg funny car around the corner as well, so he's back down for another run. And it is, yes, of course, Steve Ashdown and Kevin Kent. Goodness knows how many times these two have paired up against each other. Kevin with the West End Motorsport Mustang funny car. Originally started his funny car career with the Shockwave team, actually. Had to go in Gordon Smith and Dave Bryant's car. Make a bit more room. And then eventually got hold of the Mustang. And well, the connection with the Shockwave team continues, actually, as Dave Bryant and Gordy Smith. Gordy retired. He's still around though. He's pacing around down on the start line there. Gordy Smith, a very, very experienced fuel funny car driver. And his car, along with Dave Bryant, now being driven by Steve Ashdown. Steve, former top Fuel Dragster racer, and thought, that's pretty cool, but he thinks funny cars are better. So he's now the driver of the Shockwave funny car, now known as the Undertaker. Kevin Kent coming into position underneath the tower. Same engine configuration as a top fuel dragster, but obviously the wheelbase is a lot shorter. And the driver sits behind the engine, literally over the rear axle, but still producing a heck of a lot of horsepower. There we go then, Kevin Kent, Steve Ashdown, burnout time, Nitro funny car. Well, these two, unsurprisingly, number one, number two qualifiers at the moment. Kevin Kent went 5.48 in Q1. Steve Ashdown 6.40. Quarter to 6 on a Saturday afternoon here at Santa Barbara. What perfect conditions for racing. And not only that, the heat that's been generated today, that's going to stay in the track for quite a while actually. So we're going to be in for a fantastic evening of qualifying here at the main event. Day 2 of 4, we've still got 2 more days of this to come at you. Those that are staying tonight, well, going to be party time tonight, that's for sure. Kevin Kent in the coal-fire lane, Steve Ashdown in the Undertaker, up into the Auto Glim lane. Burnout's completed, coming up to the start line. Dave Bryant looks over, gets the thumbs up from the West 10 team. Final adjustments. I suppose the crew chiefs stand behind the retrospective cars. Let's see what they got for us here. Q2 Nitro Funny Car at the main event. Oh, super runs for both of them. Kevin Kent, 4.52. Steve Ashdown, 5.04. And a great speed there for Kev as well, actually. 265 miles an hour against a 221 for Steve Ashdown. That's more like it from Nitro Funny Car, 4.52, 265 there for for Kevin Kent. Quickest run he's done for a little while. Very impressive indeed. Right, next up then, it is going to be Kevin Chapman with the Thermareg thermostatic valve supported Mustang Funny Car. Had his first pass in the car earlier on today. Of course, Kevin is a licensed top fuel driver, having done that with Runefield, desperate to get behind the wheel of a nitro car, but wanted to race last year in Top Fuel Dragster, but unfortunately all the rental drives were taken and there was no car suitable for him, so we had to sit the season out. And the opportunity came up to take this car on, and eventually the deal was struck. And then the deal changed, and he's now ended up buying the whole operation. Retained a lot of the crew though, got John Spoffard, who driven this car to many a quick pass over the years, and the rest of the team down there as well. So you cannot beat experience when it comes to fuel racing. Right, into the pairing lanes please. Whilst we're talking about Top Fuel cars and Top Fuel Funny Cars, let's have Top Fuel Bike into the pairing lanes please. FIM Top Fuel Bike. Can you come and join the rest of the bikes that have already been called, which of course is Pro Stock Bike and a Super Twin Bike. Yep. Okay, so Kevin Chapman, the Thermareg International Funny Car is fired up and ready. It's about to come forward and do its burnout. Body prop removed. Just doing the final little adjustments underneath the body. And now the body is draped proper. And his nickname we finally found out, Chippy Chapman. certainly got the burnout routine completely sussed. Well, I'll tell you what, if Kevin gets down the track under 4 pound, puts a decent number in here, I am definitely going to pop round and see him tonight and pat him on the back. I think everybody else in the premises will as well. Such an approachable guy, real happy to be doing this. Got all the family supporting him. All right, so the crew set to work once again. The body props up. Now, obviously, on a top fuel dragster, they don't need to do any body movement at all. Everything is on the outside. But here in a fuel funny car, the only way to get to everything is prop the body up. Wheelie bar adjusted. Body comes back down, visor down, and then they bring it forward. The crew chief brings the car to the line, gives a little bit of a push as well. Doesn't want to put too much heat into the clutch. Well, I say the clutch pack as such. No actual clutch pedal, it's all on timers. So, Kevin Chapman then, the Thermareg Mustang funny car. Let's see what he can do. Oh, a big pool of oil there. Beautifully driven though. But yeah, it spat all of its oil out straight away. But that is not what the team wanted at all. Goes through with a 1392 at 67 miles an hour, the car coasting. But that was a huge amount of oil that literally dumped out of the car. Oh, what a shame. And unbelievably, in 2 days, that is our first oil down. What a shame for the team. They'll be back tomorrow to give it another go. And Jason Phelps been towed back to the pits as well. Right, well, unfortunately, that does mean we're going to be down for a little while, our first extended break, as there's a fair bit of oil to clear up basically the whole racetrack. But most of the oil at the start line, but there will be trace all the way up the Autoglim lane. So Nitro FM 96.2, the airwaves of yours for the time being.
are you?
Very good, very good. Now this is going to be your first time out on your new bike. Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, we lost round 2. We have some problems with the ignition, but now everything is running, everything's fine, and hopefully in Q2 we can do a fast run and hopefully step on the top.
Brilliant. And you're a previous champion on your old bike. What was your ET on that bike?
On my funny bike I have the world record with pump gas, runs 7.2 quarter miles, 310 kilometers.
Okay, and like you said, this is going to be your first ride out on Super Twin Top Gas. Good luck for qualification number 1.
Thank you.
Bring it home.
And see you later.
Christian Jäger from Germany, here at Santa Pod Raceway. With Mark Hope of Hope Racing, one of our super street bike racers, one of the best classes here. Obviously one of the classes of the bikes where we don't run slicks, no wheelie bars, you just hold on for life and go as fast as you can. You said you're normally running comp bikes.
Yep.
This weekend, because it's an FIA meeting ACU, you're running in super street bike.
Yeah, that's correct.
Please tell us about your career so far.
Well, we started off, we've had the bike for 4 or 5 years, we've just been gradually getting faster with it, just learning the way around the ECU and the turbo systems and the EFI. Started to get a handle on it towards the back end of last year. We've made a few changes over winter, we've had the turbo refresh and things. And we're just coming back and starting a little bit further back from where we were, and we'll just build it.
Brilliant, and obviously you're on full European tour.
Yeah.
You're pitting with your brother, Alex, as well. Is there a little bit of team rivalry there? Is he much quicker, or is he...
Luckily we're in a different class this weekend, but yeah, there's always rivalry. There has been since we were kids.
Brilliant.
It's always been the same.
Okay then, so that is... I was going to say, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm with Mark, we're done. We'll catch Mark up at some point with Super Street Bike. Okay, we're back in the Super Street Bike pits of Team Venables with Gemma and Steve. It's been a long day. Don't worry, we've been running around. But first run, Gemma.
Yeah.
You were supposed to not do a wheelie, but you did. How'd that go?
Not fun. A bit traumatised. It got to the end. Heartbeat.
Literally just saying, not again,
Yeah,
not again.
Not again.
And unfortunately, Steve, you were trying to get a good run in for the team, but it didn't quite go as planned.
Yeah, we've wired the bike up slightly different, and it just pulled too many amps. Once the charge cooler started to pull too many amps in third gear, that just shut the ECU down. So basically, that was the end of that.
So almost no team data in round number 1.
We've got stuff to work from. Obviously, Gemma's bike made still too much power, but we hopefully
We'll take it all out.
take it out and do a soft run next one.
Brilliant. Okay, so that'll be coming up pretty soon, round number 2.
Yeah.
Right, we'll leave you because you guys are busy as hell. Super Street Bike, the best class in the bikes. Catch you later.
Of course.
Okay, we're here with Alex of Elite Competitions here at Santa Pod Racing for the main event. This is the place if you want to win yourself a Nissan GT-R. Right, tell us about the competition and what people can win this weekend at the main event here at Santa Pod Raceway.
Yeah, so hi guys, we've got basically down with us today a Nissan GT-R for £33. You can enter online at www.elitecompetitions.co.uk. All you do, you go on, you pick the number that you'd like in the draw, you answer our skill-based question, proceed to check out, and then £33 you can win it. Also, we've got a C63 AMG, a race home with a motocross bike and a Ducati custom build.
So quite a few prizes, and obviously those prizes are not just for the guys here at Santa Pod Racing. Any of you guys that are tuned in are live on this Facebook feed. That website address, go to it, join in the competition. You could be winning sitting at home. Right, thank you very much, Alex and the ladies. We're going to go check out the C63. I am anyway.
Thank you very much.
Let's go. Okay, we're still in the pits here with Blaine and Liam. Now, not their fathers. We've been talking to their riders about the rivalry, but is there parent rivalry as well?
It's all pretty good. We're all pretty sensible.
No, brilliant. But if one of them gets knocked out, or maybe if someone red lights, is there a little bit more banter for that?
We expect it lately when they race. They either red light or break out all the time.
Brilliant, that's what they do. Okay, and you've been travelling all around Europe so far this season. After Santa Pod, where you go next?
Hockenheim's our next big round. We're back in for the Euro finals at the end of the year.
Okay then guys, well good luck for both of you. Good luck for Liam and Blake.
can't move that quick. If you fade the mic up.
Okay, we're in the pits with Fast Freddy, who's just come back from a run, 6:05, 235 miles an hour, so close to your personal. How did that run feel?
Very good, except we lost the door crack.
That is quite a popular thing for yourself. You've done that quite many times. But one of the fastest Pro Modified rounds for round number one. Loads of fives, loads of people on low six. Are we going to see a five next round?
I hope so. The crowd hold me back. They take it easy. I have the best crowd. They stop me in the right moment. I want more, but they hold me down.
Okay.
I think it's coming now.
Okay, so next run, big burnout, lots of crowd participation, and we're going to see a five. Good luck, Freddie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we are back here today with Caitlin, and we are also here with young Frankie, and who do we have here?
I'm Neve.
And Neve, and this is Caitlin's little sister. So Caitlin, how were your runs yesterday, and what was your qualifying time?
My runs were really good yesterday, and we had to fix another engine in my car as the one I'm suitable with wasn't working properly. So we had to see how that ran. That ran really good. It ran an 8.9, I believe. And then we had to qualify. My light was a 001 red. My second light was an 08. And then I think my third one was like an 02 red as well. And yeah, so I think I'm currently 16th.
Okay, and Frankie, how were your runs yesterday? How's the car running?
Yeah, it was really good. The car's running perfect. I forgot what position I came in, but I did an 01 light in my first run, which was good, unexpected, but and then on the second one and the third one I kept on doing 03s, but that's good.
Okay, so at the end of today, who is going to be ahead?
Me.
Frankie, anything to say?
No, you're not. No,
I'm
you're
in
not.
front already.
No, you're not. Don't mean I can't catch you up.
I'm in front of the...
No, you're not. I'm going to beat you. I am going to beat you.
Okay, well we'll come see you at the end of today, and we'll see who is ahead of the other. All right, good luck, guys.
See you later.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye, Neve.
Next year for that. That was awesome. And the performances this weekend, and the new banking, the new track, everybody going stupendously quick. This is right up there, isn't it?
Best weekend ever, full stop.
Good. Well, we're glad you're pleased. And how are we doing, Dave?
I'm very well, thank you, mate.
Good stuff. And highlights of the day for you so far?
Top fuel.
Really? Yeah. All four cars in the 3.9, eh?
3.9, 3.9, 3.9, great, mate. Absolutely top of the world.
Now you're staying on site, you're here for the rest of the weekend, aren't you?
Yes, I'm always here for the rest of the weekend.
Good stuff. Okay, hands up on the banking if you're here the whole weekend. Who's not staying on site? Let's see, there must be a few that aren't staying tonight. You're all staying. All staying. Really good. You're not staying. No, you're local. You're okay. Right, let's have a wander down the front then. Let's catch some people that I don't actually know. Random people here. Good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon. I'm very good, thank you.
Right, we've got a Dragster polo shirt on. We've got Anita Merkler Top Fuel hat on. So obviously you've been a few times.
1970 was the first time.
Okay, so quick mental calculation, that is 47 years you've been coming here.
I have, yeah. But my friend down there has been coming since 1966, so it was the opening year.
Well, I was only 1 year old then.
Never mind.
Now then, what do you reckon of the 2018 edition of the place?
Absolutely brilliant, brilliant, yeah. You get more and more development every year, and you can see it every year, that it gets better and better.
And highlights for you so far? Were you here yesterday as well, by the way?
We came Thursday.
Ah, right, so you're here for the duration. You have taken time off work or retired, one or the other? Retired, okay. And highlights of the weekend so far for you?
Well, the normal thing is it rains, doesn't it? So you accept it rains, because as we always say, if you can't take a joke, that comes to Santa Pod.
Yeah. Okay, and your favourite runs today, your favourite moments?
I don't know, there's so many highlights, aren't there? Top Fuel's obviously stands out. A person I like Pro Mod. Pro Mod's always very competitive.
Yeah, well, we still got Q2 of all the bike classes to come round as well.
Yeah, we watched the bikes. That's what we're waiting for now. So.
Good stuff. Right, well, continue to enjoy your weekend. Thank you. You're obviously not going to disappear and watch the football in the bar, so you're obviously here for the drag racing. Right, who else have we got around here? Oh, hang on, come over here.
Can we say a big thank you to Mr. Bartlett, because without him, this wouldn't have happened. He has done amazing for the sport, and I think he should be congratulated every day.
Well, that comes from a spectator. It comes from the racers and the teams involved, but to come from a spectator, we massively appreciate that. We really do.
You can see what he's done every time you come here. There's something different, and with the new track, the new banking, everything, it's fabulous.
Okay, and you've managed not to tumble down the bank yet, because it's a bit of an incline, yet your chair looks all right there.
Yeah, we're okay. Our toes are a bit scrunched in the toes of his boots and whatnot, but we're okay, yeah.
Well, Diana at the back there said that she was going to bring an angle grinder and chop 3 inches off the back of everybody's chair leg so that it would actually be level, but she obviously hasn't capitalised on that market just yet.
By the way.
Oh, yeah, well, that was a bit wet. That doesn't count. And you weren't allowed on the banking then. Anyway, continue to enjoy your weekend. Right, young lady here, stand up. I can't bend down. My legs aren't as good. Come on, you're going to stand up and have a chat with me. What's your name?
Rosie.
Rosie, how old are you?
10.
10? Okay. And?
I'm her mum.
I'm not going to ask your age, obviously. Now then, how many times have you been to Santa Pod?
3.
And are you enjoying this?
Yes.
Okay, and are you staying here today, tonight?
Yes.
So you're not going to go to bed at any time this evening, are you?
No.
Okay. Oh, yeah, right. So what do you reckon then? Pretty good event so far?
It's brilliant. It's been really good. The weather's held out, so it's good.
Brilliant. And highlights for you?
Just sitting on the bank and enjoying the weather.
The weather is pretty good, but I was hoping you're going to say the racing then.
Well, that's more the boys' thing. I'm just here for the fun.
Good stuff. And how many times have you been to the pod?
4 or 5, I think.
Good, 50,000. Get a lot of barracking from the ones that have had maybe 1 or 2 many sherbets, but there we go. Right, we're going to continue walking around. Nice to meet you. Okay, let's head on down a bit. Let's see who else we can find. Right, somebody's got a Leia Pritchett T-shirt on here. So, yeah, there's not many people that have got a Leia Pritchett T-shirt on. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Stand up, I can't bend down. Sean Bowes there as well. I hope you can hear the PA now. I did get your message. How are we doing?
I'm good, thank you.
You enjoying this?
Loving it.
Right, okay, you're obviously a seasoned fan. A proper T-shirt as well from Don Schumacher Racing in the States. But what do you reckon of this show?
Loving it so far. Weather's been good today. Poor yesterday, but yeah, hopefully for the weekend it's going to be good.
We've still got 2 more days to go, and we've still got the rest of today go as well. So it's been pretty stout so far.
Looking forward to the bikes.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see a few other people, see what they're going to run today. So it's going to be pretty good stuff, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Good. Sean, come on, let's have a word. Come on, up you come. No, I don't care. Because, you know, if you say anything rude, you're going to get a slap. Right, ladies and gentlemen, perennial keyboard warrior, all for the good reasons, though, and probably Jet Car's biggest fan.
Yeah, of course.
OK, you've been pretty pleased with some of the runs, especially that 5.2 for Martin Hill.
308. Awesome.
Yeah, but he couldn't see where he was going. We had to wait for the smoke to clear.
I know.
Right, are you off to the States again this year?
No, March, Gainesville next year.
Awesome. I know you had the time of your life out there, didn't you?
You did in Dallas too.
Yeah, I did, yeah. I only just beat you out there. Now then, you're a good lady.
Everyone is recognised.
Yeah, a YouTube superstar now due to the Top Fuel reaction. And this is what I keep saying to people. If you know anybody that's not been before, film them, put them on YouTube. This is exactly what Sean's done. And I don't know how many hits it's had, but it's in the 10,000 hits of you watching Top Fuel for the first time. So, really good.
Jump, and she did.
I don't think she jumped. She just became a nervous wreck.
And then she cracked up, so it's weird.
Right, OK. Well, this man's definitely had a few.
Good to are. Good. She loved it. Yeah. Never seen it before.
Hey, there's good to see you. There he is. Right, OK, man enjoyed himself. Well, I'm sure Chris Hobson will be around somewhere as well, but Haven't seen. No, he's gone back to the 10. Oh dear, oh dear. Not the thing to do. Right, okay, let's go and have a word with this bunch of people down here. Right, they're all going me, and then we'll get there and they probably won't say anything. So let's have a word with the senior member of the gang. How are we doing?
Really? Senior?
Well, senior to this lot.
Oh, that's true.
How are we doing anyway?
Oh, awesome. First time came here was Festival Power, rained off, brilliant.
Co-commentator there, Darryl Bradford, has made it down to the start line and he's got the T-shirt cannon now. And they're over there as well. Hello, Darryl. And now this is why I have to duck because he's dying to shoot me. And if I catch it, that'll be a miracle. There's a bit of a wind. Whoa, look at that. Oh, you missed it. I can't believe he missed. Right, so come back here. Come back here. Haven't finished talking to you yet. Your highlight of the weekend so far?
Oh, the top fuels. Never seen anything like it. The power you can feel is indescribable. It's like a force of nature.
Was it what you expected? Because obviously he's told you about it, but what did you think?
No, everything you described was an understatement. It's quite literally, I've got to go back to work, tell people, I've got no words.
Were you laughing afterwards?
I was nearly crying.
But you're definitely going to be back, aren't you? I can tell that, you and the whole family.
Already got the holiday booked for the finals. I'll be back. I'm going to be here year after year after year.
We better give you a warning, actually, for the finals, because we run a nighttime fuel session on the Friday night.
I know.
You'll see header flames and all sorts of stuff.
Oh, I'm coming for that.
Good. OK, well done to that man for bringing you up. And actually, that weren't a bad interview, that. Give him a round of applause. Well done. Right, Darryl is still out there with the T-shirt cannon. If you want to catch a shirt from him, give him a big cheer, because it's going to come in. Watch out for the wind shear as well. There it goes. And a fumble, and a youngster has managed to catch it. Well done. OK, let's go for a bit more of a wander.
Big thank you to Keith. Big thank you to Keith for what he's done with the track. The investment is absolutely incredible and such a brave decision. Today it's been unbelievable. I've been coming here since 1973 and today is the best day of my life. It's been superb, Colin. Absolutely superb, and thank you very much.
So, well, what can I add to that? Thank you very much indeed. Very positive comments indeed from a lot of people hanging around here. And I wasn't far off catching that one. Darryl will obviously trying to knock me out of the commentary box as we go forward. Right, let's see who else is around. It's going to take a little gentle walk up the banking. Don't want to be running around too much. Right, who have we got up here? Him. I'm picking you because you're the nearest one. Stand up for me because I can't bend down at the moment. Oh, Darryl, straight over the back of the grandstand with the T-shirt cannon. Good afternoon, sir, or should I say good evening? How are we doing?
Yeah, fine, thank you.
What do you reckon so far, then?
Oh, it's all good, yeah. Yeah, it's been a good day.
How long have you been coming to Santa Pod?
Second time in 10 years.
Why is it taking you so long to come back?
That's what I'm thinking.
You've certainly missed out a lot. Here comes the T-shirt. It's going to land short of us, unfortunately. Oh, the wind shear took it away. OK, your highlights of the day.
It's not. Yeah, the jet cars. Yeah.
Oh, right, OK, a big vote for the Jets. And I tell you what, Martin, that 5.2 really stout today.
Yep, yeah, it's good.
You here for the rest of the weekend?
No, just today.
Oh, change your plans, get some more tickets. You've got to come back tomorrow, bump session, and then eliminations on Monday. But you've had a pretty good day, though.
Yeah, we have, yeah.
European finals going to come?
We'll see.
September.
We'll try.
Good. Get onto pod.com, get your tickets organised, book the time off work, and make sure you come back and see us once again. Here. No, I'm here. I'm here. Oh, there's that one. Oh, well caught. Very, very good indeed. Low and long, Daryl. Yeah, that's your normal trajectory. Oh, beautiful. Oh, that was so coolly caught there. It was, that was just like a touchdown from the quarterback there. That was beautifully done. Right, okay. Let's have a chat with this man. This could be a bit dangerous, actually, because he's got a can of beer in his hand. How are we doing?
All right, thank you.
Good. Enjoying everything today? Highlights for you?
307 mile an hour.
Top fuel, yeah?
Yeah.
What about the pro mods? They've been pretty stout today.
Very good at the moment. Track seems to be getting there.
Getting there? I think it is there. Well, we've got a few adjustments to make, but it's awesome out there.
They're finding their feet.
Good stuff. And the good lady here, is that the right terminology? I better make sure.
Yes, that's the wife.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. How many times have you been to Santa Pod over the years?
Oh, last 10 years.
Good. And this must be up there with some of the best ones ever, yeah?
Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing what the track brings.
Well, it's bringing us personal bests all over the place. We could see some European records tumble this weekend. It's just an amazing atmosphere and everybody's having a great time. The weather is helping though, isn't it?
Yes, I love it. There's a lot of people here and it's good to see more people year in year.
Good stuff. Right, we'll leave you to it. And you're here for the rest of the weekend?
Yeah.
Good. I feel sorry for the people that aren't going to be here for the whole event now, actually. That was a very high launch with the T-shirt cannon there. Right, let's have a little bit more of a wander. Oh, this man was at the Nostalgia Nationals a couple of weeks ago. He's got the T-shirt on. How are we doing?
All right, yeah.
Good. And Doomsday Impala, what a cracking team, actually. The right hat, right T-shirt. Oh, hang on a minute, this is the team. Hey! Right, come on. Dave Evans and the gang. How are we all?
I'm all right, thank you.
Whoa, nearly fell down the bank and then not used to the gradient. How's it going for the team?
Very good so far today, yes. Good timing. Car's nice and set up. The weather's fine, everything's good.
Good, and the car is looking really good out there. And I like the new little wing on the back, actually. Is that helping with the stability?
I think there was a... yes.
On the top end, well, the car, that's where it's obviously going at its fastest. But, yeah, car's looking really sweet out there.
Yes, it's a very nice car, very well built to very high standards.
Good. Right, OK, so that's the Doomsday Impala team from Super Pro ET. Continue the great runs this weekend. Any other race teams on the banking, actually, whilst I'm out here? There's got a few sportsmen. Oh, yeah, they're right up there. Right, I'm going to have a wander towards them. Hopefully the radio mic will go that far whilst we keep an eye on the racetrack. Obviously, if anything starts up, I will leg it back to the tower. But hopefully Darryl will be up there. Right, I can't even see who's waving at me, but there's a whole load of them that I'm going to approach. No, you're right, so you can... Oh, someone's got the horn. OK, going to take a few minutes to reach you. Right, the microphone's still in range. Excellent. Not far to go. Oh, hang on, somebody's just shouting about. Right, OK, going to stop here first. Good afternoon, how are you? Oh, this could be dangerous. I've just spotted who I've walking up to. Oh, great friend of ours, Ginner. How are you doing, mate?
Great, as always.
Good. Now, you're choosing your words very carefully, aren't you?
Oh, yes. This is your telephone voice.
Your telephone voice?
Yeah, oh, yes.
Mick, how are you doing, buddy?
Very good, very good.
Good. We want to see you run the car at the track. Are you going to run at Dragsters, or what's your plan?
If the car's fixed, yeah, I've got a water pump problem at the moment, so yeah, Dragsters should be good.
Get it sorted.
I will.
Good to see you at the OCS Open Day as well, actually. Both of you came along to see us there. Jenna, when are you next out?
I don't know yet. We've got a few problems to sort out. Once those problems are sorted out, we'll be back and we'll entertain you.
Good. Right, OK, well, we'll let him carry on there. Jenna, great to see you. Mick, great to see you as well. Some of our racing friends there. Right, we're going to see... Oh, it's the Wild Bunch. Hey, Rob and Pete Brown. And the Corsels. Hayley is up there as well. And Rebecca's there. Oh, it's the whole squad. This is where the microphone, unfortunately, runs out about... Only joking. How are we doing?
How are you?
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Right, first thing Steve as well. First thing I'm going to mention is Chris Shears is here. Now, obviously, this group know very, very well, and we're glad to welcome into the Santa Pod fold. Obviously, Chris, a huge part of drag racing. He's only 28 years old, but he's got 35 years of experience. We're not quite sure about that. No. But in all seriousness, you had a great meeting a couple of weeks ago at the Nostalgias. The car was absolutely flying, personal best. And come on, just tell us everything about what you're up to at the moment and how happy you guys are.
Really happy. The car is running amazing. Rathchild's running great. Bullbreaker is running fantastic. Yeah, we're all happy, and the track is amazing. And I would like to say, the marshals, the track staff, everybody, you lot are the reason we race. You let us race. Thank you.
Well, massively appreciated. Thank you very much indeed. Now, you mentioned the car name Rathchild. It is a slingshot dragster. And who am I racing at Dragstalgia?
Oh, with some fish thing, isn't it? What is a shark a fish?
It's going to eat you.
Oh, we'll give it a shot. He's got to catch us first.
Oh, fighting talk, fighting talk. Now, those of you who know what we're on about, we had a little bit of banter over Facebook and Messenger, and it ended up with me making the rather foolish decision of calling them out and say, come on, let's have a race at Dragstalgia. And foolishly, they accepted. So we're going to have the Rathchild Slingshot taking on Bruce the Camaro at Dragstalgia. So really looking forward to handing your arse on a plate to you. So Rob and Pete Brown going to be great. Steve, well, we've already mentioned the Bullbreaker car, but a fantastic PB at the Nostalgia Nationals.
The team worked really hard with the new fuel setup, new slicks, new torque converter, and a few niggly problems to start with, but it sounded good before the run, and I said to Mark, get ready to hold on, and we ran the 8:39. So yeah, we're really happy with that.
Good stuff. And where is Mark? Because he's got... Oh, of course, yes, of course, he's racing in... Sorry about that. Stupid remark time again. But you're having a blast this weekend, yeah?
Oh, yeah, it's a really good day. Really good runs. It's fantastic racing, yeah.
For you, being a racer, what's been your highlight on the racetrack?
Ooh. I like to watch all of it. I like to watch the pro cars as well as the sportsmen. And my favourite class that's here at the moment, I'll say, is the Nostalgia Funny cars. So I'm really looking forward to seeing those guys getting themselves, really accommodated with the track and stuff.
Great stuff. All right, Steve, and of course, the Rathchild team, the Tominator team are here as well. Rebecca, good to see you. Your boy's done good today. He's qualified, what, third at the moment? 2. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, he snuck him, and then Jack came out and took that #1 spot. Still more qualifying to go, Junior Dragster. But come on, big round of applause for the Wild Bunch racers here, Junior Dragster racers as well. And another one here. Oh, who have we got here?
It's come from Spain.
Ah, you come from Spain. Jan?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Good.
How's your English? Obviously better than my Spanish, yeah?
Yeah.
And your favourite bit today so far?
It's probably all the big banders going down the road.
Oh, you caught shirt as well. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant stuff. Well, you're not going anywhere until Monday night, are you?
Nah.
Where is he?
He's right at the top.
Oh, right, yeah. Right, okay, nice to have a chat with you. We're going to continue back that way as I struggle for range on the radio mic. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. His brother. Ah, right, okay. So you're having a good time?
Yeah.
You got sunblock and everything? You're not overheating or anything? He looks quite well, actually.
Yeah.
Man, a few words, but a lot of talent, I think, going forward. Okay, nice to have a little chat with them. Okay, well, we'll see you all a bit later on. Yeah, he's had a great time, but he doesn't look in any fit state to talk, though, so I think I'll leave him alone. Right, you always tell people, you like a Straight Liners T-shirt here from 2013. Ah, right, a man with a Venom T-shirt on. So he's obviously followed racing for a few years. How are we doing?
Hello, mate. You all right?
Really good. How about you?
Very, very, very good. Thank you very much.
Good, good. Right, okay. Highlights for you then. Come on.
Well, it's the track, like these guys over there, they said, the marshals and the track crew, what they've done to prepare this track to the standard it is phenomenal. And hats off to Keith Bartlett for the investment, because it's only good for the sport. And I think it's fantastic. And this time next year, this track's going to be the quickest track outside of America. I'm convinced of it.
Well, we're doing everything we can to do that, and obviously it's a full-blown entertainment venue as well.
Yeah.
But when you get weather like this and a crowd like this, then the teams love to perform even more.
Absolutely, yeah. It works both ways, doesn't it? Yeah. And best of luck for Freddie for that 5, because that would be awesome if Freddie gets a 5.
Yeah, got to say that. Everybody on the banking, when Freddie runs a 5, are you going to raise the roof? Yeah, I think they are. Going to be amazing. Nice to have a brief chat with you. Oh, oh no.
Yeah, I heard you in Dallas. Very good.
I was trying to be shy and retiring, but they found out who I was.
Yeah, no, you did a really good job, mate. You did it, and plugging all of our stuff over here. And
well, it's a global sport, as we know. We like to spread the word as much as we can.
yeah, that was really good. Enjoyed it. So.
Thank you very much indeed. Nice to meet you. Right, okay. Let's have a quick look at the track. We've still got the shoe out there trying to sweep a few things up. I've just spotted somebody I've got to have a word with. The Goose himself. Here he is. Right, he's a pretty good racer, actually. His dad is running in Top Fuel bike. And look at them, they haven't let go of each other since last night. Gooey, how are we doing, buddy?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good, and you're trying so hard not to slur your words and make sure that you are conscious of liking the T-shirt as well, actually, mate.
It's a brilliant T-shirt, isn't it?
Yeah, a man of few words. You enjoyed drag racing for the first time. Yeah, no, then your sister didn't believe I was the commentator here last night. No, she's still giggling away. Are you laughing at him? Perfect interview. Gooey, we'll see you later on, mate. Right. That's a huge amount of oil that appeared on the start line over there. But tell you what, it's a lovely breeze. Everybody's chilling out. Are we all good here? What do you reckon then?
Best place on the planet.
Bar none.
It's just the best place.
So how long have you been coming up to the pod then?
I'm 29 now, and I started coming when I was 14.
So that's 15 years. That's a little bit of easy maths, that one, okay.
I struggle with maths, and I play darts.
Obviously not very well then.
Well, I can hit the big uns, but can't count up.
Oh, great stuff. Okay, come on then. Highlights of the weekend for you so far?
Top fuel. Always top fuel. 300 mile an hour. What more do you want?
Now, what's been, I'm not saying unusual today, but 4 of them in the 3s in day 1.
Brilliant. They normally hold back, but let's have it.
Well, the track is taking pretty much everything that they can throw at it. Runa's 3 cars, all in the 3s, positions 1, 2 and 3. Anita in at number 4. We've still got 2 more qualifying sessions to go. And it's, don't forget, it's a bump spot. So 9 top fuelers, 8 positions. Going to be pretty awesome tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be good, but let's bring it. Let's have it. Hopefully the rain goes away.
You nearly got a clip round the ear then.
You get a clip, but yeah, let's hope the rain stays away and we have a good...
Well, if it does rain, it'll only be a shower and it'll help rinse the track. We like to say it needs a little rinse occasionally, so there's always a positive out of everything. Okay, so you're staying on site, you're shooting back, you're staying here?
Yesterday, and we're here till Monday, so...
Good stuff. And how far have you travelled to come here?
I've come from Kent, so about 111 miles-ish.
That'll do. Okay, so European finals, you'll be back for that?
100%.
Good. And all of you together as such?
Yep.
Brilliant. Nice to chat with you. All right. And so the 15 years will increase to 30 as we go on?
16, hopefully.
Yeah. I reckon you've been coming a bit longer, though.
I first come when I was about 12, actually.
Hang on a minute. I can't calculate.
Yeah, anyway, work it.
45 years.
About 15 years ago.
Right.
It's become like bit twice a year and kept on with it, really.
Okay, so you've seen a fair few runs over the years here. You've seen the place change. What do you reckon at the moment?
Big gap, and when my kids one of my kids wanted to go camping, I brought him up here and just started again, and I enjoyed it ever since. So kept with it.
But you have a gap, you come back, the place has changed, isn't it?
Yeah, I think for the better. Toilets are a lot better.
Well, somebody had to bring that into the conversation sooner or later. And on that point, I'm going to take a one. So we'll see you a bit later on. OK, let's head down to the front. Do you know what? I just realised I'm not as agile as I used to be. The bones are creaking a bit, but unfortunately for you lot, the jaw still works. Let's go and have a look. Head down on. Yeah, I've got the Warp Speed Racing gang here. Not all of them, but one or two of them are here. If I tap you on the shoulder, you have to speak. That's you, sir. How are we doing?
Fine, thank you.
Good, good. Right, with the Warp Speed team this weekend then?
Yeah.
How are the guys going? That's obviously Dale Leaks and Stu Crane and Mark as well. Any news from the team at all that you can tell us?
They're basically doing well.
That'll do. OK, we'll leave you to it. Thank you very, very much indeed. Right, let's continue the walk back to the tower. Not quite sure how it's going on the racetrack itself. I'm going to pause with this chap here. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
How are we doing?
I'm doing very, very well. Looking forward to when they get going back on with the bikes.
Well, it's nice to have, in a funny sort of way, it's nice to have a little bit of a breather because that action was pretty non-stop today.
Oh, yeah, yeah, especially the top fuelers. Having 3 in the 3s, 300 mile an hour, that is good. Just wish Liam Jones would have been there as well.
Well, no, Liam is there. He's run the 3. He is in the number 3 spot at the moment.
Oh, he's number 3, is he? Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, it's Anti-Horto number 1, Duncan in number 2, Liam number 3, Anita 4, and all of them in the 3s.
Well, that's good. It just shows how good the track is.
Well, it also shows how good the tuners are as well. But as you say, the track has been incredible.
Well, yeah, it has. It's made a hell of a difference as well for people who are looking down and, you know, all the Pro ET and the Pro Stock, how well they're performing as well.
Good stuff. How long have you been coming up to the pod then? I'm guessing by the hat you were here for the 2016 season. I reckon you've been coming a bit longer than that.
Yeah, about 25 years.
I always pick on people that have been coming here for donkey's years. OK, so over the 25 years, you've seen this place change, haven't you?
Oh, yeah, very, very much so. You know, when I first started coming here, there was... Yeah, it was good. But now with the changes that they've all made, it's a lot better, and I hope it will improve and get even more, and we get more of the top fuelers going down here a lot faster.
Well, you need a big bank balance to run a top fueler, and the only way to make millions out of top fuel is to start with multi-millions, as you know.
Well, yeah, I understand that, but, you know, generally speaking, it is a brilliant racetrack, fantastic facilities, fantastic weather. Now that it's stopped raining, because I've been here since Thursday, I'm already booked in for the finals in September, and I might possibly come to the Flame and Thunder at the end of the year.
You're missing out Dragsters. You've got to come to that.
No, I don't like that one.
Oh, it's awesome. It's so chilled out, relaxed. You'll see cars that you'll never see anywhere else in Europe. It's an amazing event. Seriously, put it on the calendar.
I will do. Thank you very much.
Great stuff. Nice to have a chat with you. OK, so we're going to continue. Oh, I'm running out. There's Phil and Sue's up there. You're having a good time. A little bit worse for the wear last night, though. I think he might have recovered today. Oh, look, even the pushchairs pull wheelies now. Look at that. Right, you've got to be careful about the people you pick out, because if you see too many beer cans around their feet, you don't know what you're going to get. So I've already spoken to the Doomsday Impala team. I've already spoken to you. I'm not going to speak to you again. Right, lady here. She's got a Big Daddy Don Garlett's T-shirt on, so she knows about probably the most famous racer in the world. Or did somebody just buy you the T-shirt?
Went to the museum.
Oh, you've been? Oh, I'm well jealous now. That's not fair.
Fantastic.
OK, how long ago did you go?
3 years ago.
And did you meet the man himself?
I went with my father-in-law and my husband. And Don Garlett was actually in the office, but he wouldn't come out. He was busy.
Well, he is a very busy man, runs a very busy museum, but if you catch him on the right day, he fires up one of the cars there.
Oh, right. I have to go back then.
Now, obviously you've been to Santa Bob before. How long have you been coming up here?
About 5 years. That's the fella you've got to ask.
I'm asking you because you got a rather funky hat on as well.
A race hat. It goes racing wherever I go.
Oh, it's been to America as well, has it?
Yep, all over.
I'm going to have a word with this chap, actually, but nice to chat with you. Glad you've been to the Don Garlits Museum. I want to get over there myself. Sir, how are you?
I'm all right, thank you.
Good. Enjoying life here?
I am.
And where do you reckon you've been coming for a few years?
Christ.
No, I'm trying to work this one out. Do we need an abacus or a calendar or what?
Yeah, both. 70s, obviously, I think.
Oh, wow. The very long time supporter then. And the current version of Santa...
Weren't here. When the toilets were not here.
Yeah.
Remember?
No, I wasn't born when you first started coming up here.
Okay, fine.
OK, but what do you reckon of the 2018 edition then?
Absolutely brilliant. I love it.
Good stuff. And got a good seat here, actually. Shame we've raised the wall a little bit, but obviously that was done for safety. But highlights for you today?
Freddie.
Oh, Mr. Freddie Fagerstrom, of course. He is an absolute star, isn't he?
Yep, I think he's the best ever. And as far as I'm concerned, the ticket's worth it just for that.
Oh, it is, definitely. Nice to meet you. OK, are you here for the duration of the weekend?
Oh, yes.
That's right, I haven't found it. I've found one person that's not here for the... Eh?
Can you shake your daughter's birthday out? It's her 15th.
Ah, right, and your daughter is?
Nisha.
Where is she? Nisha, is she the one that's hiding?
She is indeed, yes, bless her. It's part of her birthday present.
Are you here for the weekend?
We are indeed. Just got here a few hours ago.
OK, so you've missed some of the stuff, but you're going to see it all tomorrow Monday then?
We are indeed, yep.
Where have you come from?
Norwich.
Oh, not too far. So, caravan, tent, what?
10, of course.
I hope you found a good firm spot to pitch up, but I don't think we've got any more rain coming in, so I think you should be all right.
We'll be fine. We'll manage.
Good. Right, we're going to see Nisha in the bar later on. Many happy returns. Hello. Happy birthday. Thank you. I suppose she's not normally that shy, is she?
No, not at all. That's the first time she's been quiet all weekend.
Happy birthday. Nice to chat with you. Right, going to go... Oh, there's still some more people that want to have a word. Outlaw... Oh, dear. Hello, mate. Long time no see. How are you?
Good, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad. I thought you'd be wussing off and watching football.
Not today.
No, none of your team's not playing, is it?
We're already promoted, so... Gonna get drunk.
Yeah, it looks like you're on your way already. But luckily I know you, so if you say the wrong word, I can give you a clip round there and get away with it.
You can do.
Right, OK, so how are we doing?
Good.
Great to see you.
And you?
Right, let's have a little chat then. Highlights.
About what?
Anything. Come on, tell us what you think.
The van's on its way.
OK. Yeah, I know, yeah, we know that. What do you reckon to the track?
Fantastic.
I bet you can't wait to get on it, can you?
Next weekend, hopefully.
Oh, that soon. Oh, fantastic. Now, of course, this is Simon, yeah? Yeah. And I'm trying to think what the cars were on before, but you've totally changed. You've got a massive blower on there now. And a low 8-second vehicle. The mission's got to be the 7s, yeah?
Yeah, yeah. We're hoping for 6s, really. That's where we're going.
Where?
6s.
Seriously?
Yep.
Wow. I tell you what, if you do that, oh, right, OK, so that's really going to help. That's really going to help. I can't wait to see the return of the Orange Pop. Really can't.
We're ready. We're coming.
Good. OK, so this weekend, obviously you're here for the duration. You're not going anywhere once you've had a few of those. So highlights for you then?
It's the racing. It's just fantastic. Everything's working really well. All the cars are getting down there. It's fantastic.
Good. I don't think I can add anything more to that. I'm going to wish you all the best of luck getting the Orange Machine going ridiculously fast down that quarter mile. But Simon Barlow and the rest of the Orange Pop team, best of luck. Good to see you. And I think I've talked enough for the time being. Going to go back over to Nitro FM 96.2. The track crew still working out there, so I'm going to rest the vocal cords. cars, obviously. So John Turner with the Greenfish Barracuda. This is a rerun of his run from earlier. Darling in 9.30. Okay, so John Turner with the Greenfish Barracuda then on a solo. Everybody in the other lane. So JT looking for a 9.30 new Pro Charger set up on the Greenfish Barracuda.
Couldn't happen twice in a row,
Can't believe that. No time or speed at the stripe. Well, he got an 8th mile time, 6.1 to 116, but nothing at the quarter. And we got 1,000-foot time, but no quarter mile. Oh, how frustrating. All right, let's see what Tom Watkins can do then with Doris, the Dodge Charger.
There's a few more of them there, though, not just the one. There's the two Watkinses as well, I think.
Right, Tom Watkins stays at the number 11 spot, 9.51 and 9.48, Darling. Yeah, there's obviously a few more that have to have reruns from Pro ET.
Yeah, everyone called Watkins, I think, actually. No, I'm not joking.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
there's all three of them down there.
Simon Innes, the Plum Crazy Racing Barracuda. I can't believe Wallace Hopper has messaged me to say it's my birthday. I already shouted out it was your birthday early. You obviously didn't hear it.
He's just happy about it.
He's just happy that you're spending his birthday here.
Colin.
Right, looking for a 10.61 and gets a 10.61.
Oh, wow. Number 3, well, he's already number 5 anyway, but number 3 qualified now.
Yeah, nicely done. Right, this is Neil Watkins. This is the senior member of the team. And
that's very politely put.
yeah. I don't know what he's got on his head now. Parrot or something? Can't quite tell.
That's a multicoloured tiger, I think.
Right, Darling of 11.42 for the Dodge pickup truck. Gets 11.33, big break out there, 116 miles an hour. Right, Amy Watkins. Let's see what she can do with the Firebird, Darling, at 9.83.
Well, I must admit, this is something I haven't seen before. We're going to be running, by the looks of it, one lane only for FIM bike qualifying. However, needs must.
Yeah, well, we're desperately trying to get this done, otherwise they'll have to have 3 runs tomorrow. 006 off the line for Amy. Right, looking for 9.83.
Number 23 qualifier at the moment.
81 breaks out, a little bit too quick. Got a good race car there, then.
Yeah, so Pro Stock bike going to be going one at a time. The Auto Glim lane will be back in shape again soon. It's just obviously like Colin said, we are running out of daylight, we're running out of time.
Tell you what, I had a really good comment actually just come in from Neil Hunter, of course, the Pro ET racer, and he's basically said a big well up for the Santa Pod team. They are basically saying that the Facebook live stream is awesome, as good as NHRA All Access.
Seriously?
Really,
We're
really
going to get
good.
paid more then. Cracking. Well done. Neil, while you're at it, can you bring that Pontiac back out again, please? The
We're missing
indecently
it.
quick one for Comp Eliminator. That'd be great.
Right, Mark Smith, the Warp Speed Racing entry. Hasn't had a time on board yet. Remember, he did the launch and he got to about 15, 20 feet out, and that was all she wrote. Right, into the pairing lanes, please. FIM Super Street Bike.
Well, Mark Smith gets to the start line. Oh dear, that was a bit of a groan. There's lots of groaning going on. You can very much hear that when it's on a solo run. 9:41, 113. Go on, Colin, sorry.
Yeah, Super Street Bike can also have the junior drag bikes into the pairing lanes, please. So that's FIM Junior Drag Bike Cup. Can we have you into the pairing lanes, please? Well, Mark gets a time on the board of 9:41. He gets in qualified.
Spend all that time getting that rubber down on the racetrack and have to spend a bunch of time getting it back off again. But anyway, up next, will the CBD Asylum bike. I was going to say, he won't match his teammates' time. Doubt a 3-second run for a Pro Stock bike's ever going to be possible. That's Alex Hope out there.
Doing his boots up.
Yeah. Dave the Bootman, we'll call him after earlier on today. Well, headed for the wall. That bike seems to go left with alarming regularity, unfortunately. Another early shut-off run for Alex Hope. Stays at number 5 at the moment, but he can go a lot better than that. I think he won this event, didn't he, a couple of years back?
Yes, he did, yeah.
In Pro Stock bike.
Yeah, cleared the exit already. Right, into the pairing lanes. Oh yeah, what do you mean? Bike and the junior bikes.
Okay, up next, Kenneth Holmberg from the southern part of Sweden with that beautifully turned out Swede composite machine. That's Kenneth's company, and he makes lots of parts and pieces for all sorts of different things. Kenneth earlier on today went 8:34 out the throttle early. He's got all the good stuff to be running in the low 7s. Well, had to steer it away from the centre line. Is he going to get... Oh, look at that. He goes through with a 785, a very big speed for that elapsed time, 179 miles an hour, but there was a lot of tyre chatter off the start line, and he did a very good job of hanging on to it all the way through. One bike I'm very much looking forward to seeing in a minute. The debut of Christian Jaeger's Nitro Hunter. You've never seen a set of leathers so bright, shiny and white as the ones Christian has got on at the moment. Okay, up next is the Bish. Well, whatever the problem was earlier, if you remember, the engine made a big groaning noise through the finish line, lots of smoke, but whatever it was, Martin either, it wasn't too much of a problem, or Martin's put his spare in. So the Bish, he was on a very, very good run, quick enough, I should say, to be qualified number 1. If it stays together, that was very unusual off the start line. Mind those blocks, he got both of them. unfortunately. There we go. He smashed them to bits as well. So no elapsed time at all for Martin Bishop that time round.
And if you're wondering why he didn't sort of steer around them as such, the bikes don't exactly steer that easily.
No, you have to do it with body
They're
weight and all
designed to,
sorts. You can turn a Pro Stock bike a little bit more than the other big tyre bikes, but they do tend to require body weight and sort of, yeah, like you said, Colin, a lot of leaning to get them back going in the right direction.
Yeah, designed to go in a straight line, not round corners. But a new pair of blocks going at half track.
Just out of blind curiosity, Cole, those runs in Top Fuel earlier, because I couldn't see who was where, were they in both lanes?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's what we need to know. So basically, both lanes were even.
Yeah. Oh, stuff. What a session that was. We still got 2 more tomorrow.
And then eliminations on Monday.
Yeah. Not even halfway through the event yet. Can't believe it.
Feels like we've been here for weeks, but that then was because we were here last weekend, weren't they?
Yeah. That was the weekend before as well.
Were you?
Standard, actually. That was good. That was a 3-day.
You're a bit keen. Anyone think you worked it?
Yeah, it feels like it. The caravan hasn't been anywhere else this spring.
I'll tell you what, one very welcome advancement is the magnetic blocks, as you mentioned earlier. It's got a sweep up. There's a few little bits of debris on the racetrack as a result of Martin Bishop punting the blocks. Come on, Colin, write it all down. So that's Christian Jaeger out there on the start line, checking it out. Brand new machine for him, the Nitro Hunter. The reason his bike's named Nitro Hunter is because Jaeger in Germany is, you guessed it, Hunter. Christian, a very, very accomplished rider indeed. Been very quick and fast on the previous machine that he rode. Now with a new one, hoping to go even quicker. So just a couple of quick sweeps up there around about a half track with the tractor, just to get any remaining bit of foam off of the quarter mile. So the track crew still doing their thing down there in the Auto Glim lane at the moment, qualifying. I think that was the last Pro Stock bike, actually, looking at the order. We're going to be on to Super Twins very, very shortly. Up first, by the look of it, will be Mark de Boer. I can see Marcus Christensen down here waiting to go as well. Marcus, it's a long way to come from Denmark, and my goodness me, is he making good as well. One of his quickest runs ever down in the 6.6s already. That's his first run on this racetrack. And I'm sure he's going to be looking to go that little bit quicker on this qualifying run. Obviously, it would be good to see them side by side. However, with the curfew looming at the end of the day, we've got lots to get done. The only way really to do it is for the track crew to keep going on one side. Fortunately, it's at the start line, so it's not so, it's not so bad if there's something running in the other lane. Whereas if it was like sort of 3:30 half track through the finish line, there's no way they could be out there on the racetrack. Just in case something came past at huge speed.
Fantastic. We'll see you a bit later on as well then. Okay, no problem. Cheers. Thank you.
Right. So come on, Colin. Tell me what you know.
Sorry, what was that?
No, I said tell me what you know.
Not a lot at the
Just a
moment.
few notes, that's
Yep,
all right,
just
yeah.
notes for the bikes when they come around. I think many thanks indeed there to Mike, giving us some good information there.
Yeah, so this time round we've got, like I mentioned before, I think we've got 4 blower bikes, 5 normally aspirated machines in the Super Twin, which is the most even mix we've ever had, I think, percentage-wise anyway.
Mm.
Yeah, the quad out there doing, like I said, a little bit more sweeping. Not sure what highlight of the day has been, Cole. What do you reckon?
whole day has been the highlight of the day. There's been too many.
I tell you what, actually, I think the racetrack's been the highlight of the day.
Yeah.
Don't you? Just the fact that it's held everything, everybody's chucked at it. Other than Stig, not one car has smoked the tyres, which is unusual, isn't it?
Yeah.
No one's broken tyres loose, and Stig did that absolutely at the hit of the throttle. What happened on his last run as well? I didn't hear.
Sorry, whose run was that?
Stig.
Oh,
there is another close-up bike.
He gave it a big pedal. The burnout,
Yeah.
it almost sounded like he didn't have a throttle stop. And the revs on the burnout were so high.
Yeah.
It just didn't do a burnout, basically.
Oh, okay.
To a point where I thought that it went dangerously high on the revs.
So Maurice Bertrand with the Suzuki TLR from France. Currently #1 qualifier and still will be after this session because he's the last bike in line to go. Notice as well, not only no